Welcome back. So, not exactly sure which way I'm going to go with this. Some red elm. This stuff's been drying for about 2 years, unsealed for about a year. So it does have some checking in the ends of it. That'll be nothing. I can get those out or work with them. So like I said, I don't know exactly which way I'm going to go with it yet. We're just going to start and see. Big old block.
And for some reason, dummy me forgot to press record when starting this thing. So this is the start before the footage begins. And red elm, if you haven't turned it before, it's got it finishes really, really nice. And that I just used was a leftover tenon that I've got marked for mortise and tenon with a nail. I can swap the nail and just mark the line with it. But red elm, it's pretty hard, but it finishes really, really nice. Has some chatoyancy to it, but nothing too fancy as far as some of the other stuff that I've turned. I'm using a skew to give it like a recessed ring inside that the outer surface of it kind of flows in. I didn't really want a ring sticking out, giving it kind of like a honeycomb look. Didn't want it to look like that, so I made them to like they'd be recessed inside just a little bit.
From my winter hell, I've got candles and candy. I can be your daddy if you only let me creep into your prison cell. Hey baby, can you tell?
And I unfortunately had ran out of black dye since I used so much of it, and I ended up using a black sharpie. On the plus side, I could get down inside of that crevice pretty good. And I wasn't wanting to do a full band. I kind of wanted to give a distressed, sanded look in the middle, kind of like a worn look. And I skipped all the sanding, but this is just after I sanded all that down with 320 and 400. Then I hit it with some steel wool just to get that look for it. Steel wool really cleans it up a lot.
Speak low, stand in your row, try not to show, this life's a show, try not to glow, way down below, it's a lot of woe, and that's not a place where you would like to go. I've got cigarettes and brandy, which could come in handy if you just help me loosen up my hand grenades fuse. Baby, don't refuse my truth, but it's up to you now to choose. I want you to stay true to what's right for you, no matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true.
whenever I got a crack in a rim or a piece, I like to use the Starbond. Depending on what kind of crack it is, I like to use the thin or the medium. The black comes in handy too. You've seen me use that a good bit on some pieces. And this is just after the Danish tool is cured. The Beall buffing system that I used, it's the tripoli first, and the white diamond, then the wax. But whenever you do the buffing system, I found that it's best if you do a coat, maybe 2 coats of Danish tool, let that fully cure, and then do the buffing system. It does have some black coming off, but that's just a little bit of the ink.